Welcome to Winchester Beat, a local news roundup for Winchester, Mass. We aim to bring you the latest community news in a fast format to keep you informed without slowing you down.
Hello and welcome. I'm Tara Hughes.
And I'm Jennifer Hafley. Today we're talking about a surprise departure from the Select Board, the latest developments around Converse Place, volunteer opportunities, community resources, high school sports, and community events.
We also just released our interview with Town Manager Chris Sr. It's episode 15, and we hope you'll check it out.
Before getting to the news, we also wanted to let you know that after this episode, we're taking a break. If you found the show useful or have other comments to share, we'd love to hear from you. Drop us a line at winchesterbeat01890@gmail.com.
In our top story, we are sorry to share that according to Winchester News, Paris Biani is stepping down from the Select Board effective July 14th. Mr. Biani has reportedly submitted his letter of resignation to the Select Board chair and cited personal reasons for his departure.
Mr. Biani led the State of the Town Committee and was a key figure in developing an override proposal that received unanimous Select Board support, though it failed at the ballot box. He has also played a significant role in many of the town's strategic discussions, including efforts to strengthen long-range financial and capital planning.
As reported in Winchester News, state law says that the 4 remaining members of the Select Board should set a date for a special election to fill his seat, which has a term expiring in March of 2028.
Mr. Biani put in countless hours to serve Winchester. We thank him for his service and are sorry to see him go. We wish him well in whatever is next. Speaking of the Select Board, the Daily Times Chronicle reports that board is almost certain to put another override proposal forward in the near future. The question is whether it would be on the ballot in November or next March. The Select Board is also discussing the idea of placing multiple questions on the ballot, giving voters the option to choose among override proposals for different dollar amounts, as some other communities have done. No decisions have yet been made. To make the November ballot, a new proposal would reportedly need to be ready in August.
And in housing news, we have an update on 10 Converse Place. The Affordable Housing Trust, Housing Partnership Board, and the developer have reached an agreement that will allow the lawsuit against the Planning Board to be dismissed with prejudice, meaning it cannot be brought again. That dismissal is likely to occur by the time the show airs. The agreement would secure up to 3 affordable housing units in the building and could likely have been obtained without a lawsuit. It also comes with significant costs in terms of affordable housing payments, legal costs to the town, and strained relationships among the boards. If any eventual changes to the building are considered significant, the special permit may also have to be reconsidered and reopened.
As always, volunteers are needed for several committees in town. The Capital Planning Committee is seeking 1 volunteer for a term that ends January 1st, 2027. Applications are due June 10th.
And the Affordable Housing Trust is seeking 2 volunteers, 1 for a term ending in April 2028 and 1 for a term ending April 2029. Applications for that are due June 10th.
And the newly established Transfer Station Data and Resource Committee is seeking 5 volunteers for terms ending June 30th, 2027. Applications for that committee are due June 8th.
For all of these roles, applicants should complete the Winchester Committee Volunteer Application, which is available on the town website.
Speaking of volunteers, a group of 8th grade students has created a website to help teens and youth find volunteer opportunities available for their age group. The idea came from their Civic Action Project, which is part of the civics education requirement in Massachusetts. You can find the link for their volunteer site on the Winchester News website.
And it's that time of year to flock the schools with flamingos of appreciation. This year, in light of the failed override, WIFI is launching a special teacher tribute campaign with a goal of raising $100,000 to help ensure Winchester educators continue to have access to meaningful professional development opportunities.
Join the flock and sponsor a flamingo to appear on the front lawn of your school the last day of classes. You can also send a note of thanks to a favorite teacher or staff member. Flamingo tributes start at $25 and can be purchased through the WIFI website. Go to www.wfee.org and click on Teacher Tribute under Events.
Turning to community news, congratulations to Winchester resident Gregory Quill, who was recently recognized during Military Appreciation Day at the Massachusetts State House. The event recognizes veterans, active duty service members, and military families throughout the state, and Representative Michael Day nominated Mr. Quill as one of this year's honorees.
Mr. Quill served more than 20 years in the U.S. Air Force and was deployed numerous times around the world. He retired at the rank of Master Sergeant and then continued his public service career with the Winchester Fire Department, where he served for 9 years. He currently serves as the town's Veterans Service Officer and the Marshal of the Memorial Day Parade. Congratulations to Mr. Quill for this well-deserved honor.
The Winchester Health Department wants residents to know about its recovery program, an initiative arising from the town's opioid settlement funding. As part of this program, the town hired 2 recovery coaches to help support individuals and families affected by opioid addiction and substance use. These coaches have been working in the community for a year, and they collaborate with the Winchester Police Department, the Board of Health, the schools, the Winchester Coalition for a Safer Community, and other local partners. For additional information and resources, including upcoming gatherings for family and caregivers of people struggling with substance use, visit the Health Department page on the town website.
And for those caring for an aging loved one, you may want to check out the Winchester Caregivers Network, which is a Council on Aging initiative at the Jenks Center. This group offers a space for caregivers to share ideas, questions, and insights. The Caregivers Network meets both in person and virtually, and also has a private Facebook group. You do not have to be caring for someone in Winchester to join. For more information, visit www.winchestercaregiversnetwork.org.
And in high school sports, the Winchester High softball team clinched a postseason berth for the first time since 2013. They play a home game against Newton South at 5 p.m. on May 29th. The high school baseball team is also heading to the postseason. Congratulations to all teams.
Turning to events, Manic May is almost over, but there are plenty of things happening in June.
The high school promenade is June 2nd. It starts at 5:45 p.m. at the high school. Bring your cameras.
And high school graduation is June 5th. Weather permitting, it starts at 6 p.m. at Knowlton Stadium.
Town Day is June 6th. We'll be there at the Winchester News booth. Come by and say hello.
The Whiffy Road Race is the same day, starting at 8:30 a.m. Register on the Whiffy website at www.wfee.org and look under events. Registration is $40 and participants can choose to run or walk a 2.5 or 5 mile course. The registration fee goes up after 8:30 a.m. on June 5th.
And Porch Fest is Saturday, June 13th. Register to perform or host by May 31st at www.porchfest.win. A
couple of final notes. The commuter rail will be free on Fridays in June, July, and August. Monthly commuter rail passes are discounted 50% during that same period, and monthly pass holders can bring a friend for $1 on weekends. Check the MBTA website for details and exclusions.
Finally, as mentioned at the top of the show, we are going on hiatus after this episode. We'd love to get listener feedback. Please send constructive comments to us at winchesterbeat01890@gmail.com. And please stop by the Winchester News booth at Town Day to say hello. And that's it for today's show. Thanks as always to WinCam for hosting us.
Thanks for listening. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Have a good summer, and stay curious, Winchester.